Welcome to the CheckMK channel. Today we are talking about rule-based monitoring. So rules are applied based on conditions. That means you have certain attributes that define whether a rule matches a host, or you have labels or maybe even just the folder structure in which rules would be put, and that decides whether a rule affects a host. So depending on where a host is located and how it is configured, rules apply or won't apply there. In comparison, for example, there's template-based monitoring, which works kind of the other way around. You have templates on a very high level, and you include them down the configuration tree, maybe to put it like that. So if a host should have the settings from a template, it has to include this template or a child template of it to get these settings. So it's quite easy for a host to slip through the grid and not including a template that it needs, meaning it's not properly monitored, for example. With rules, that cannot happen because every time you add a host and the attributes are right or it's in the right folder, the rule will apply to it because the host doesn't know about the rule, but the rule will know about the host effectively. So what that means in the end is that with rules, you have a very scalable approach. It doesn't matter whether you have tens, hundreds, or thousands, or 10,000s of hosts. Rules will scale there. You will always know what's going on from the rule, because if you look at the rule, you instantly can understand from the conditions what will be targeted or which hosts will be targeted by that rule. And they can also be easily changed and updated if anything needs to be changed because of some infrastructural changes, for example, some policy changes. It's always possible to easily change those rules. And also you can overwrite rules down the tree if there's a change in a certain department or with certain devices. You can easily overwrite settings of one rule. With templates that can get kind of messy depending on how the structure looks like, but especially in larger environments, you have a lot of templates and it's really hard to tell at some point which template you need to change to affect certain hosts. So in conclusion, we at Tribe29 believe that rule-based monitoring is the best approach. It scales well, it works well in great environments and big environments with thousands of hosts, while still being easy to administrate and to understand what's going on there. I'm going to leave you with that for today. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you around.